house on Stump Road and said they wanted to do the ball game. So I said, okay, you got the job. So that was the shortest interview, and these guys have been so great, loyal, and dedicated. And of course, last year's season was one to remember, and to recognize them and the engineers. This is called Witnessing History, and there's a couple of happy faces on there, guys. Thank you.
Play the intro, Richard.
This is a special sports presentation of the Wallingford Broadcasting Company.
It's time for local high school basketball coverage on WVON-TV.com. Coverage of local high school sports on WVON-TV is presented by Bishop's Mall Engine Repair and also brought to you in part by Eastern Kentucky University, Hometown Dental, Cindy House Realty, People's Bank, Linex of Richmond, Berea Urgent Care, Jack Burford Chevrolet, Gateway Cycles, Madison County Ford, Renfro's Collision, Steam Engine Pizza and House of Q, Linville Insurance, Cumberland Valley National Bank, White & Associates CPA, Jerry Goebel State Farm, and Citizens Guarantee Bank. Now let's go live courtside for this presentation of high school sports on WVON-TV.com.
Now it's growing, and it's amazing.
We're not a first because we got invited for the first time.
First free meal in 28 years.
First time we've ever been invited. I knew something was up.
Well, when Kelly told me you guys are coming, I said, well, I hope they have insurance at that place. And I guess we were good, though, last night.
Well, until we left.
Yeah, Loretta about wrecked us.
Well, let's talk about this game, guys. It's a big one. Southern and Estill County, two coverage area teams. You know, Austin Newton in his first year as head coach at Madison Southern. A tough first loss for them, but it's hard to go on the road versus a top 5 team in the state and get a win. They played Madison Central on Tuesday, and of course the Indians have Big Isaiah Cozart, who tonight will probably break the all-time record for blocks in high school basketball in Kentucky. He needs one block to take over that record. He's currently tied with J.R. Van Hoos, and at some point tonight, if he gets one block, he'll hold that record by himself. So,
well, they lost 74-38, but like you say, that's a tough way to start out, and they do that each season. Of course, Shane Buttry, the coach, went to Bowling Green. By the way, Estill County, first Sweet 16 appearance ever, and of course we got to be there, William. But one of the losses that we had last year, guess what? Madison Southern, which a game we did last year.
Yeah, and that game, I don't know if you guys remember, it was very sloppy. The Estill County Engineers, after that game, kind of got it going for a little bit.
We lost four of our first five.
Yeah, a couple more if you remember. Everybody was worried.
And everybody, I wasn't.
I was because I'm a worrywart.
But, and then, of course, we went on the historic run.
Yeah, just an amazing year. You guys were there for it. This team's kind of interesting because years past, Coach Bentley's had, it seemed like 4 or 5 seniors, at least on every team. This year, not as much. A lot of inexperience. I think I only have 3 seniors, and it's hard to compete when you have a lot of inexperienced players playing key minutes for you. But they do return the sharpshooter, Joe Benton.
They returned Joe Benton, but they lost 4 starters. I added it up, but they lost 49 points of offense. They only averaged about, of course, they controlled the offense, and so didn't score a whole lot per game. But they lost 49 points, William. That's going to be hard to replace.
Yeah, and I know
telling how patient this year.
Yeah, we do, and we forget too all the little things some of those guys did. The Doty boys cleaned the glass. You remember them, Dan O, and how many baskets they had underneath putback attempts, and of course you had J.T. O'Hare, who was a hustler, a defender. You lost your rebounder, you lost Bonnie in your scoring, and we forget what a really good team we had, and now it's time to start over.
But we got a lot of good young kids, and they've won all the way through as they've come, but they're going to be thrown in there in varsity experience this year. So, hey, we got to be patient, just get better each game, and be a good little test tonight.
We are live on the Eastern Kentucky University pregame show. The Campus Beautiful awaits you in choosing your college. Choose Big E. Choose Eastern Kentucky University. For more information, search eku.edu.
He's got that memorized. I always had to read
I've said it every game this year. So
he didn't say that thing about you and I.
No.
And our time.
I left that part out.
Us too.
Yeah. Guys, we'll take a 3-minute commercial break. When we come back, we'll continue previewing this big game tonight. Madison Southern on the road here in Irvin at Estill County. Back in 3 minutes on 103.5 WKXO on 99.3 WRV, also live on 92.5 WEKY and WBONTV.com.
Now this is a story all about how my mama keeps a slip turned upside down. I'd like to take a moment to sit right there, and I'll tell you how we stay in trouble at Bishop Small Engine Repair. On North Estill Avenue, born and raised, in Richmond's where I spend most of my days, chilling out, maxing, relaxing all cool, fixing small engines with lots of tools, when a couple of guys with yards were no good started buying mowers to clean up their neighborhood. I ordered a few hundred mowers and Mom got mad. We need a new shop for you and your dad. We got Cub Cadet and Grasshopper to go far and near. Some even have a steering wheel with an engine in the rear. If anything, I could say our service is rare, and if it's small engine related, come to Bishop Small Engine Repair.
Banking on the go a breeze. Banking on the go has never been easier with options like balance inquiries, make payments from any mobile device, transfer funds between accounts, activate or deactivate a card with just a tap. And with mobile checking deposit, you can deposit checks straight into your eligible checking account using your iPhone, iPad, or Android device. Take advantage of all these fast, convenient, and secure services of Citizens Guarantee Bank. Mobile carrier charges and rules and restrictions may apply. See bank for details. Citizens Guarantee Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Give us a call to get a quote today, and my team will be on their way.
Whether you're looking to insure your home or your auto or insuring your business, think State Farm Insurance and Jerry Goebel. Jerry and his team are on your side in every situation.
When you call Jerry Goebel State Farm, you don't just get me.
And me.
Me too. And me.
And me.
And me. And this one.
So give us a call today and get a quote, and my team will be on their way.
When you need professional assistance, White & Associates Certified Public Accountants and Consultants of Richmond can help you, providing professional services to individuals, small business, self-employed proprietors, corporations, municipal, governmental, and not-for-profit organizations. White & Associates provides individualized services for taxes, audits, business startup, consulting, financial services, payroll, and bookkeeping. Visit the website for more information and to see the local testimonials. White & Associates, PSC, 1407 Lexington Road, Richmond.
Make sure to visit jackburford.com and be sure to like Jack Burford Chevrolet on Facebook. Follow us on Twitter and subscribe to our Jack Burford Chevrolet YouTube channel. We load great, fresh, informational content daily about our great new and certified pre-owned vehicles.
We also load great content about our great service specials to keep your vehicle running for many years to come. Jack Burford Chevrolet in Richmond.
Live on WVONTV.com and on WRV, WEKY, and on WKXO. Glad to have you tuned in here, guys. Danny and William will have the call for you. I'll have the halftime interviews with Austin Newton and John Bentley. And, guys, you know about this? Two guys that were teammates at EKU under Travis Ford. Pretty cool they get to reconnect here one-on-one, coaching against each one another.
Did they like each other?
Well, they seemed cordial when we had them on the sports show a few weeks ago.
Professional. Being professional.
I talked to Austin a while ago, and he said, I said, how was it? And he said, nobody threw the ball better to him than me. And he said, and I never saw it again. He said, after that, it's gone. He said, I threw it, and it was in there. There they are at midcourt right now, sharing a little laugh and a little smirk with one another.
Kind of like me and you in the microphone. I throw it to you and say goodnight. I just drive home.
You do the stats.
That's right.
It's an important role, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
Hey, folks, we were talking about the historic season for engineers last season, and apologize to the Madison Southern viewers. Michael, he'll throw in some Southern stuff. We don't see them enough, but man, wasn't it magical last year, William, to travel along with all the guys? Something we never thought we'd see happen, and I think half of Estill County, maybe more, went over to Rupp Arena to watch that game.
Yeah, I've heard so many numbers about how many people were there. There were a lot there, and that blue, and you probably saw some of the articles in the paper and online that about it looked like a Kentucky crowd. You were out in the concourse, or when we said, I've had a couple good seats for Disney on Ice one time, but I never really had a good a seat as we did that day in March. And to look up and see that blue was those shirts are going to live in infamy. Those 14th region champs. I never go anywhere that I don't see one, and see all that blue and hear that fight song. That was a special, special day.
Well, I've gotten so close to John Bentley, and I don't think people realize how important that was, not only for Estill County, but for him as well. He lived in the 14th region. He played there. He coached at Hazard as an assistant in Perry County, and now being the head coach here for so long, to reach the top of that mountain, now you have to kind of restart the program with all these young guys. But as you said, Danny, a lot of talent with these young guys on this Estill County team.
Absolutely. And they're going to have to get thrown in at the deep end this season, and they're going to have to be patient. I'm sure he will be. But we do have some talent and some depth there. I don't know about height, William, but I know these guys, you've watched them. Of course, your son is a freshman. You watched them all along since they were just little pee-wees. They've won pretty much every level they've been at.
Yeah, this sophomore group, Dano, really a good squad. They were kind of for the first time ever some of the conference champions, repeat conference champion in that Bluegrass Athletic Conference, and got a good team. They're gonna fight for the next year or so, and then I'll tell you what, in a couple years we're going to have another team that hopefully is going to threaten.
We'll go ahead and book our reservations.
Well, remember where we stayed last time. Remember where we?
Well, listen, I got to
Motel 4. Yeah. I didn't know they had one in Lexington.
They don't anymore.
What does the wife say about the stuff on your face? That's what I got to know.
Well, I just got to let everybody know that I didn't get the part for the Christmas pageant. I was trying, and they said this is the Christmas play, not the Santa Claus play, and so the White's going to have to.
Actually, ever since that high of the Sweet 16, William, he's kind of gone downhill, and I've been there for him and everything. But I think getting back with the basketball season, I think he should come back around. But it's been rough. You should have seen him about a month ago.
No shave November. Honor of my sister-in-law. Honor of my late sister-in-law. No shave November.
Well, this Madison Southern team that comes in here, again, we talked about it, a tough loss to Central. But Joseph Hill is a guy to watch out for. He was playing during the JV game. Coach Newton says he's trying to wing him along.
Is that the one rocking the rim?
A tremendous athlete, can dunk it from anywhere on the floor.
No kidding.
If he can just learn the system and learn it up here up top, he will be an amazing player for Madison Southern in the years to come.
As I told somebody a minute ago, we've been here for a lot of the dunks. I remember one of the first dunks I ever saw in this gym was Dirk Menefield throw one down, and we've seen some Alvin Sims throw one down here one night. I thought he was going to pull the, it's called Lurch Isaacs, have a couple snowbird dunks. But I saw 3 dunks in the third quarter of the JV game here tonight in one game, in one quarter. And
I said, who is that? And why isn't he playing varsity? But he will be there.
When you look at this Estill County team, obviously Joe Benton last year at times could take over a game. He's really going to have to carry the load this year for the Engineers.
He shot like 44% from three last year, averaged about 8 points, but he wasn't called on to carry the load scoring-wise. I think he's going to be called on to carry the load. I believe he was 4 for 8 in the first game, but they lost to Jackson County, a good team, and he had 4 out of 8, 50%. But he's going to be called on to handle a lot of the scoring this year for the Engineers.
Yeah, going to have to find those points somewhere, and I think this is a team that's going to scrap. They're going to press, they're going to run, and probably play a few different guys to give some folks some breathers, but I think you can count on them to do one thing, that's play hard, Dano.
Estill County Engineers 0-1 on the season. They lost their first game of the season to Jackson County 51-46. Madison Southern Eagles out of the 44th District, Region 11, they're also 0-1. Tough way to start playing against Madison Central, their rival. They took it on the chin 74-38 under first-year coach Austin Newton. Estill County, of course, in his 9th season, John Bentley. Hard to believe it's been 9 years since Coach Bentley's been here.
Yeah, that was a stat I saw the other day that really surprised me, and he's got his work cut out for him this year, that's for sure. And Madison Southern young too, but they had a tough road the other night too, didn't they, Michael, against Central?
This Central team, man, they're really good. But when you have a guy that's going to make history in the state of Kentucky, high school basketball, which we know about the history of high school basketball in this state, for him to be the all-time career blocks leader, that's Isaiah Cozart at Madison Central. He's committed already to Western Kentucky University. If he was 2 or 3 inches taller, Duke, Kentucky, the big names would be calling for him. He is an amazing basketball player, and he put it all on display against Madison Southern in that first game on Tuesday.
Where do you rank on that list of block shots? Or getting blocked?
That's at home. That's at home. I'm number 1 at the house. That's for sure.
Thanks. Well, let's take one more 3-minute commercial break, guys, here on the EKU pregame show. When we come back, the tip-off between the Engineers of Estill County and the Eagles of Madison Southern. Here on the EKU pregame show, guys, the Campus Beautiful awaits you in choosing your college. Choose Big E. Choose Eastern Kentucky University. For more information, go to eku.edu. Back in 3 minutes on WEKY, WKXO, WIRV, and on WBONTV.com.
Gateway Cycles in Mount Sterling has the largest showroom in Central Kentucky with all the power sports products you can dream of for your next adventure. Gateway Cycles has a qualified, certified service department, friendly sales staff so you can ride free and play hard. Local people serving local people. We are here to make your dream a living adventure. Stop in and see us today at Gateway Cycles in Mount Sterling or visit us at gatewaycycles.com.
Visit the walk-in clinic at Mercy Primary Care of Irvin on Friday evenings and weekends with no appointment necessary. Walk-in care is open to the community, no matter who your family doctor is. For those times when it's not serious enough to go to the ER but you feel too bad to wait until Monday, visit walk-in care at Mercy Primary Care of Irvin, a service of Markham and Wallace Hospital. For more information, call 723-7771. Open Friday evenings from 4 until 9 p.m., Saturdays from 8 a.m. until 6 p.m., and Sundays 10 a.m. until 5 p.m. at 1100 Richmond Road in Irvin.
It's been a busy year, so what's on your to-do list?
Serious house hunting, home improvement projects, or maybe a new car or a boat for summer on the lake. For more than a century, your neighbors at Cumberland Valley National Bank have been helping turn plans into reality. Stop by any of CVNB's 3 branch locations in Richmond or Berea and find the right personal, vehicle, or home loan that fits your budget and meets your needs. CVNB, helping turn plans into reality for more than a century. Member FDIC and an equal housing lender.
Your home is more than an architectural structure. Often it's an extension of who you are, your personality, style, and values. That's why selling it can be an emotional experience, but it can also be exciting and rewarding. Hi, I'm Cindy, and I can guide you through the process of selling your home. And I can also help you sell your farm or commercial property. Go to cindyhouserealtor.com. After exploring my website, give me a call and I'll show you why I'm the right house for your next home. And be sure to look for me around town.
At People's Bank, we do it all, from personal banking to business banking and lending services. And unlike some other banks, we make all decisions locally. When you don't have time to wait, count on us. People's Bank is the perfect fit for your busy life. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
People's Bank with lots of locations to serve you. Give them a call at 986-6860 and check them out online, whitakerbank.com.
Need a physical for school or work? Need it right away? No problem. Berea Urgent Care has 2 convenient locations along with late hours to meet your needs. They're affordable too. Physicals at Berea Urgent Care are only $15. DOT and CDL physicals are just $55. Berea Urgent Care number 1 by Berea Walmart is open every day from 9 till 9. Berea Urgent Care number 2 by Berea Drug open Monday through Friday 10 till 6. No appointment necessary. Berea Urgent Care Centers, here when you need us.
Are we supposed to follow any other?
We're back, Dano.
What?
We're getting prepped, getting ready is what it was here. Southern and Estill coming up here in another couple of minutes. As we mentioned, Dano, Estill County with defeated on Tuesday night by our Jackson County. Of course, Southern here tonight. Now finally got it. It was on the bottom. It was on the bottom. I couldn't find it. Upcoming schedule.
Just like
there.
at work, aren't you?
Yeah, you better believe it.
Mr. Organization.
Yeah.
What'd you say?
The upcoming schedule. You want me to do it?
I'll do it. I got my glasses. We're not in basketball shape yet.
I don't.
It's a different football shape. It's a different kind of conditioning, and we're not used to it yet. So
I can't read either sport. We'll see.
Next game win will be Rockcastle County, December 4th, and that will be home. That's on Tuesday, December 7th, 1941. What happened?
Pearl Harbor.
Pearl Harbor, you got it. December 7th, Whitley County, and that'll be at Jackson County for the PRTC Classic. And December 8th, we'll play Rowan County at Breathitt County in the Peggy Moore Memorial Classic. And then December 14th, mark that one on your schedule. That'll be our next WBON broadcast, and that will be Powell County. That'll be a girl-boy doubleheader, and that will be away.
Dano, we're getting ready for the starting lineups and the national anthem. So let's take one final break, and we'll.
How about a 3-minute?
How about a 3-minute break? 3-minute break, and we'll be back for the starting lineups. You're watching Engineering Southern Basketball on WVONTV.com.
Linux of Richmond is your one-stop for truck and vehicle upgrades. Want to give your vehicle a makeover? Linux of Richmond has you covered. Along with our industrial-leading bed liners, we also carry a full line of truck and vehicle accessories. This includes our Truck Gear brand bed covers, as well as WeatherTech accessories, gooseneck, fifth wheel, and bumper-type hitches. We also provide vehicle undercoating and rust proofing. And don't forget about our many commercial and industrial applications, along with our Spartex flooring system as well. Check us out at 238 North Keeneland Drive in Richmond.
Madison County Ford is growing. After a record year, we have no choice but to expand our inventory. With hundreds of new and pre-owned vehicles in stock, Madison County Ford has something for everyone. From the luxurious 2018 Lincoln Navigator and the redesigned Ford Expedition to the more affordable all-new EcoSport, starting as low as $19,990. Madison County Ford has deals to fit any budget, with our side row Sally's starting under $2,000. The selection has never been better at Madison County Ford, where every deal is a big deal.
Entrepreneurs have passion and a lot of determination. They also know that a trusted support team is essential for success. Your neighbors at Cumberland Valley National Bank know a lot about working with small business owners, offering a range of loan and leasing opportunities as you develop, build, and grow your company. Stop by your local CVNB in Richmond or Berea, or visit cvnb.com and let's talk business. CVNB, helping turn plans into reality for more than a century. Member FDIC, an equal housing lender.
At EKU, you'll learn to take a broader view of your world. But we also understand it's the details that shape the big picture. So go ahead, play with fire, think on your feet, or touch the sky. Here, you'll be a part of something new, something big, something beautiful. Be a colonel. Your time is now.
Now this is a story all about how my mama keeps a slip turned upside down. I'd like to take a moment to sit right there, and I'll tell you how we stay in trouble at Bishop Small Engine Repair. On North Estill Avenue, born and raised, in Richmond's where I spend most of my days. chilling out, maxing, relaxing all cool, fixing small engines with lots of tools, when a couple of guys with yards were no good started buying mowers to clean up their neighborhood. I ordered a few hundred mowers and Mom got mad. We need a new shop for you and your dad. We got Cub Cadet and Grasshopper to go far and near. Some even have a steering wheel with an engine in the rear. If anything, I could say our service is rare, and if it's small engine related, come to Bishop's Small Engine Repair.
I like it. That's a take. I like it. Oh.
Auto accidents happen to all of us, and it can be a very stressful time. Let Renfro's Collision make the repair process easier for you. They have the training and equipment to repair your vehicle back to pre-accident condition. You have the right to choose your repair facility, so why not choose the one who works for you and not the insurance company? Your family safety is our #1 concern. Renfro's Collision, 22 years of excellent service, and that's not by accident.
Hometown Dental in Richmond has been serving the people of Madison County for many years. Now when you go to Hometown Dental, you can get everything you need under one roof because Hometown Dental now offers orthodontics. Hometown Dental is a full-service family dentistry dental group with a personal touch. Check out their website, hometowndentalrichmond.com, to learn about their services and staff at Hometown Dental, located at 4095 Atwood Drive, Suite A in Richmond. Mention this ad and get free x-rays or $100 off Zoom whitening treatment at Hometown Dental.
Let's take a look at starting lineups for tonight's game. Madison Southern 0-1. They lost to Central in their first game. Estill County lost to Jackson County. For Estill County, it would be Joe Benton, the junior guard. He got 16 points in the first game. Dylan Long, a sophomore. Kobe Click, a sophomore. Will Isford at guard, a sophomore. And Camden Powell, a sophomore. For Madison Southern, coached by Austin Newton, it'll be Hunter Buchanan, Chad Fugit, Trent Moberly, or Moberly, I forget how they pronounce it over there, Josh Reynolds, and Walt Smith. Here with another season of exciting Estill County Engineer basketball, the voice of the Estill County Engineers, William Hardy.
Thank you, Dan. Ball goes up in the air. Neither team really controlled it, and it went on out of bounds, and they say a Southern player had his foot on the line. Estill County, they're going to get it straight on where the alternating possession will go. They're going to say it's going to go to Estill County next time, Dan. So here comes a baseball pass out to Little Man. He lost it, and the ball's loose, but Will fights it down. That's that scrapping we were talking about.
He'll scrap.
There's Benton, wide open three, no good. Rebound Dylan Long. Kicks it out to Kobe Click, three on its way, no good. Rebound by Camden Powell, out to Click, left side Benton. Down low to Isfort, drives to the basket, left-hander goes up, blocked out of bounds. Engineers, I might add, headed towards the landfill. And Madison Southern, they're going back towards the rear parking lot. And Estill County on the inbounds play. Good defensive pressure applied by the Eagles, goes out of bounds. It'll go over to Madison Southern.
First turnover of the game for Estill County. Pretty good crowd on hand here tonight.
Pretty good indeed, Dano. All right, Madison Southern with it. That's Walt Smith, the freshman, with it. Out front to Buchanan. Left side Reynolds. Reynolds baseline to Moberly. He spins, reverse layup, lays it in. Nice play by Trent Moberly.
That'd be their go-to player on offense. Boy, what a nice spin move right there, William.
Benton down in a hurry to Long. He puts the dribble down, goes up and hung on the front of the rim. No good. I'll tell you what, we've seen two games, freshman JV game tonight, Dano, where we couldn't buy a basket. I hope that doesn't carry over to this one.
Good look, though.
2-0, Madison Southern. Thanks for joining us. Engineer and basketball action, Madison Southern as well. Buchanan, a left wing. Click with him. Right side to Reynolds. Back to Buchanan. Long three, no good. It glances off the rim and then on out of bounds. It's going to go to Estill County.
As we said, William, last year, Estill County lost Caleb Bonney at 19 points a game, all-time leading scorer for the Estill County Engineers. Kevin J. Richardson, our best three-point shooter percentage-wise. J.T. O'Hare, a stopper on defense, and the Doty twins, who had the size and averaged 17 points between them and 14 rebounds. So a lot to replace this year for the Engineers.
There's Benton, goes back door to Click, goes right into Long. He puts down a dribble, puts it up and in this time. Dylan Long, we got to look for him to score a lot of points this year, Dano.
Yeah, he's going to have to carry some of the load scoring-wise. Big body, knows he can play outside and inside. Good look there from Kobe Click as well.
There's Smith, gets by Isford, kicks it out to Marbley, high arching three, no good. Rebound, Joe Benton. Benton up in a hurry. Now he slows it up and set the offense. He hands it off to Isford. He has it taken away by Smith. Smith all the way down, lays it in.
You can't be at arm's length when you go around on those little cuts. You got to get right next to him on the body so the other guy can't get in there, William.
Coach Bentley calls a 30-second timeout. We'll stay right here. It's 4-2. Madison Southern on top of Estill County. Coach Bentley, white necktie tonight, Dano.
New look.
Attire, yeah.
Haven't seen that. And a new assistant coach we also see down there, William, a familiar face, whose games we called.
Yeah, that's when they, like we said last year, beginning to get, what should we say, more experience on our end as we called players whose sons are now playing. So Dylan Long's dad, Brandon Long, now an assistant coach for Estill County. Brandon had a good career here, and his dad, remember him? He had a career here as well, Big Larry Long. Yep.
Yes, I do remember him.
We didn't call his games.
No. All right, 4-2. Madison Southern leads over the Engineers. 5:38 to go here in the first quarter, even though it says fourth quarter up there.
Blaine Clicks on the scoreboard.
Call him out. I wasn't going to call him out.
Click with it. Speaking of Blaine, his son Kobe.
He got away with stepping on the line.
Low to Long. Can't hold on to it, and here comes Reynolds the other way. Out ahead to Buchanan. He lays it in for two. It's 6-2 Southern.
That wasn't a good look right there by the Engineers. A little bit sloppy and then failing to get back.
Yeah, I noticed in the JV game we weren't going to meet the pass. And we got to do that. Got to take care of the ball. It's precious. And there's Will trying to go to Benton. He wasn't looking, goes out of bounds.
Listen, we're going to see a lot of things like that. Because basically here, we got these guys who haven't played varsity before and throwing them in at the deep end expecting a lot out of them. So you've got to be patient.
Absolutely. They'll be all right in a couple years. That's Fugit working on Powell down low, turns and puts it up and in. And it's 8-2 Southern.
Southern out to a hot start, 4 out of 6 from the field. Of course, a lot of those have been, as Danny Click would say, crip shots.
Benton out front, goes behind his backs, knocked loose on the floor. Powell picks it up, tries to fight for it. Can't control it. Jump ball, and it will go over to Estill County, I believe, because I think they ruled that first possession as one for Madison Southern.
Apparently not.
Apparently not. I guess they say maybe no one ever controlled that ball. Would that be the ruling?
Guess so.
You're like kind of the big broadcast now. You're the guy beside me and our rules expert as well.
I would say yes, that's exactly right, Will.
Yeah.
And that'll count as a turnover too. That'll be the 5th turnover against Estill County.
So here we're going to talk about it. Coach Newton, whatever he's hearing, is not liking it.
That means Estill's going to get the basketball.
Now, Benny Campbell and Brandon Hot Rod Napier are going to talk about it there, and they still say Estill County ball.
Do you like that nickname?
I just gave it to him.
Okay. We'll find out.
Click to inbounds. Oh, Estill County. Hard time getting open there. Bounced over in the crowd. Now they go again, and Reynolds takes it away again. Another steal. He stepped out of bounds, though. Estill County got to get set in their offense.
Madison Southern doing a good job jumping the lanes. Engineers kind of telegraphing their passes, going A to B, and they're pressuring. We're going to have to beat them with the ball here in a little bit.
Yeah. Isford to Click to the elbow. Started the jump stop move, and we've got a call, and he gives it to Mr. Napier, makes the call underneath. He says that's a charge on Click, and Coach Bentley telling the other official that was his call, and it was a block.
Well, there's one of those things. That should have been a jump stop and a kick out for the three-pointer open. That's going to come. You watch the tape, you learn, and those decisions have to be made just like that.
Smith with it. They switch off now. Long's got him 3 by Waltz. No good. Rebounded by Benton. 8-2. Here comes Joe. Joe driving on Reynolds. Pulls up and no good, but he's fouled. And he shall shoot a pair. Big Thanksgiving, Dan?
What's that?
Big Thanksgiving?
Oh, yeah, you better believe it. You ever went turkey hunting?
Have I?
Yes.
Oh, yes, of course. With you. I know where this is going.
It's hard with slingshots.
It is. It is. And that homemade gobbler of yours. For sure. I'm not for sure what that attracts, but it would not attract a turkey or any other mammal that can hear.
Got Mark with it.
And you can't let her go now. 8-4. Benton hits both free throws. All right, that's Reynolds with it. Reynolds. Top. To Marbley, right side. To Fugit. Now back. Up top was that. That was Buchanan for 3. No good. Rebounded by Estill County. Benton, we head the other way.
Southern's starting to get out of their offense a little bit too, starting settling for the outside jumpers.
Benton drives and he runs over the guy on the baseline trying to make the pass back into the lane, and they call him for an offensive foul and we go the other way.
Engineers a little out of control. Southern doing a good job setting up on defense.
Number 1 into the lineup now for Madison Southern, Dan.
That's Britton Robinson. Britton Robinson.
Britton Robinson. He's got it on the left wing. It's up top to Buchanan. He puts a 3 up, no good. It's batted away, and underneath they're going to call a hold as Benton tried to go up and they had him arm locked. Didn't get the foul. 24 into the lineup for Southern as well now.
That's Samuel Lee.
Sammy Lee's boy. Benton with it. Benton loses control. It's on the floor. Dive in, Esport. Jump ball. It'll go over to Southern.
And that'll be the 6th turnover against Estill County. Another new player from Madison Southern coming in, number 44, Jonah Wooten.
Jonah Wooten. Okay.
Got to see Corey Stringfield down there at the game.
Saw him earlier, yeah.
Athletic director for Madison Southern. We were sorry to lose him here at Estill County. Proud graduate of Madison Southern, now teaching over there.
Robinson with it. Robinson down low. DeMarbley turns on long, puts up the jump hook, and it's good.
A la Freddie Cowens there.
10-4. That's
going back. Dating ourselves right
there. Yep. 78, 79, 80. Benton to Click, and he's going to get fouled out front. Fugit got him.
Yeah. Got some basic scoring here on the scoreboard. Just the score.
Yeah. Very basic. We depend on that.
Yeah. Especially when we're sitting up here in the crow's nest.
Click to Benton to Long, streaking towards the basket, missed the layup.
That was a good give and go. Just didn't finish.
And underneath there's quickly on the other end. It's Marbley going up. He's going to get fouled. Foul's on Powell, number 12.
Camden Powell picks up his first. That will send Marbley to the line to shoot 2. He's got 4 points on the night.
First one up is short. We had a wreck one time on Marbley, didn't we? Or near wreck. It was a near wreck, you remember?
Which one?
Well, the one in the old Blue Explorer.
Oh, okay.
On the way to the Central game. You remember?
Kind of got lost. Made a new route. Rerouting. Did he make both of them?
He made the second one. Missed the first one, made the second one. 11-4. Madison Southern on top of the Engineers. 1:51 to play here in the first quarter. Been a sloppy one early in the year.
And the basketball's not great either.
Esport drives to Click. One-hander put up, and it's good. Rattles in and falls through for Kobe Click.
Kobe can score and can shoot from outside. And that one thing I like about these young guys, they won't get shy. If they miss, they're going to keep coming back.
As Robinson drives, knocked away by Esport, picked up by Logan Napier's in there, Benton with it, down to streaking Click, who was headed to the basket, knocked out of his hand on a good hustling play by Chad Fugit. And so it'll stay with Estill County. They'll inbounds underneath their own goal. Benny Campbell set to do the honors. He'll hand it to Joe Benton, and Benton goes right in the corner to Napier. Out to Click. Click gets by his man, off to Isford. Isford faked a three. Now he penetrates.
Good
nice pass over to Logan Napier, lays it in. Wheels left-handed, Dan Owen. Always he's going to head to that basket, that's for sure, and did a nice job of finding Napier. 11-8. Engineers cut it to 3 with a minute to play in the first quarter. Wooten with it. Wooten over on the right side to Lee. Lee up top to Robinson. Fugit to Robinson in the corner. Shot up, no good. Rebounded by Logan Napier to Benton. Benton's going to walk it up. Boy, the Ladybugs down over everywhere.
They're buzzing us.
Benton to Isfort, 28 seconds. I think Coach Bentley's saying, slow down, let's go for one here.
I think that's the first time you've ever said that on the air in 28 years. Ladybugs are everywhere. Got a lot of other problems.
Benton starts to penetrate, but he's not in a hurry. He's going to get it and go right here in a second, I'd say. 10 seconds, Click with it. Click, top of the key, guarded closely by Fugit. Fugit reached, he did. Mugged him out there. Non-shooting foul. So it's 11-8, 6.8 seconds left in the quarter. Click will inbounds. We're going to line up at the free throw line. Except Benton, and he's down on the low block. They about forgot about him. Click in the corner to Isford. He'll drive. Isford, 5 seconds. He heads to the basket, baseline underneath, puts it back up and in, and counts the basket. He draws the foul. Will, little man Isford.
His first points of the game. And with 0.8 seconds to go, he can tie it up right here at the end of the first quarter, William. What a move right there.
Job by Will. Free throw up and in. And Engineers have tied it up. And they go right in bounds. Long pass by Smith. He shoots at the other end. No good. And we played 1 quarter of basketball here from the Estill County High School Gymnasium with the score after 1. Madison Southern 11, Estill County 11. Back in 1 minute. You're listening and watching Estill County basketball on WVONTV.com.
In Estill County, if you want more than just good pizza, you want great pizza, Steam Engine Pizza Pub in downtown Irvin is the place to go. At Steam Engine, everything on the menu is handmade with the highest quality ingredients. From pizza to subs to pasta to salads. You'll find Steam Engine Pizza Pub at 206 Main Street in Irvin. You can order carryout or delivery at 606-723-9787 or online at steamenginepizzapub.com. Steam Engine Pizza Pub, Estill County's first string pizza.
Make sure to visit jackburford.com and be sure to like Jack Burford Chevrolet on Facebook. Follow us on Twitter and subscribe to our Jack Burford Chevrolet YouTube channel. We load great, fresh, informational content daily about our great new and certified pre-owned vehicles. We also load great content about our great service specials to keep your vehicle running for many years to come. Jack Burford Chevrolet in Richmond.
Back here at Estill County High School, we played 1 quarter of action, and the Estill County Engineers and the Madison Southern Eagles are all tied at 11. William, the Estill County Engineers looked a little skittish coming out in their second game as Madison Southern's really pressuring them and forcing them into turnovers. But the Engineers have stayed calm, and they've come back, and they've tied this thing up as we head into the second quarter.
We weren't taking care of the ball there early on, Dano. Skittish was a good word, and then we kind of started. We kept playing hard. Skittish, I know about that. Every time I walk in the kitchen.
I thought so. Every time I walk in the house.
To Benton. Benton, way out front. As Southern changed defense a little bit, going to dare us to shoot. Here's Benton right side. I thought he started to crack one, but he didn't. Out to Isford. Isford penetrates off to Napier. Cross court, Click, makes a move now. The elbow, running one-hander, short, but comes right back to him. He puts it up and in. Way to stay with it. I think as an Engineer underneath, Powell or Isford got a hand on that.
Scrapping for the ball, and good ball movement, by the way, against the zone defense right there, William. Ball moves faster than the man can.
13-11 is the score.
That's what Doc Daniels used to teach us anyway.
Here's a three, left side, put up and in. Trent Marbley, engineer lead, didn't last long.
I think I see a scorer right there, William. Trent Marbley.
He is a scorer indeed.
Inside or out.
14-13. Eagles on top. Benton with it. Benton drives, puts up off-balance shots. No good, hard off the back iron. Rebounded by Marbley. Marbley, nobody comes and gets the ball, so he says, you know what, I'll just take it up to half court and then see if somebody can help me. Smith with it. Up top to Marbley. Marbley backs in. Drives on Napier, heads to the basket, and he was fouled out on the floor.
Logan Napier picks up the foul for Estill County, his first.
Number 35, Logan Napier. And here comes Dylan Long. He's going to come in for Powell, looks like.
Looks like number 25 for Southern, William, Joseph Hill into the game.
Joseph Hill. All right, Southern inbounds. They're looking. To Marbley. Whoa, what a up and under move. Lays it in. Nice job. He is a scorer.
I'm telling you, you can always see a score. He'll kill it in Church League.
Boy, he will. He will. Over there at Whitehall Elementary one day. They still playing there. They're playing somewhere else. Still Paint Lick.
Over the Ordnance.
Oh, over the Ordnance. Well, in the Armory up on the hill.
There you go.
If there's no wrestling. Getting a little perspiration up off the floor.
Did you forget we have Southern viewers in? It's like, where's Watkins? Can we have Watkins back, please?
He come in kind of give us a little balance.
Yeah.
Benton with it. Benton, 16-13. Benton. Circles around, goes to Napier.
Benny.
Napier wasn't ready.
Oh, Napier, yeah. I thought it was Benny. 7th turnover for Estill County, William. That's too many.
It's a lot.
You're going to have that with the young, inexperienced team, though.
Comes Smith, drives in the paint, puts it up, no good. Rebounded by Isfort. He hands it to Benton. Benton.
We might have got away with a foul there.
Up to Click. Click, head fakes. Nice pass down low to Napier. He lays it in. Logan Napier.
4 points off the bench, and that was good body control right there. I don't think he does that last year, William.
No.
But a good knowledge where he was and a good pass.
Missed a year or two of playing, came back out last year, Dano, and we need him. Here's Marbley for three. No good, and underneath. There is a foul underneath with a push and a screen, and that was number 25, the big scrapper there, Joseph Hill. He laid it into Isfort. Isfort getting up a little slow.
Oh, Grocky. He's used to getting beat around.
Those girls, those sisters.
Growing up with three sisters.
Well,
like
yeah, they worked him over. There's one of them turning around laughing right now about the time you said that in front of us down there. Kaylee Ray.
He's by himself now, though, isn't he? You got him all.
Yeah,
he's the king of the castle.
He's head of the roost. And there's Benton driving to the basket. They get a reach. Number 12, Smith, reached in on him.
Still not in the bonus, so Estill County inbounds on the side. 5:11 to go in the first half. 16-15, Southern ahead of the Engineers. Glad you're listening in here on WBON and a bunch of other stations all across the Wallingford Empire.
All of them. You go across the dial, just hit.
Somebody's driving
scan.
through,
yeah.
You know, through the state, and those boys are on every channel.
We're on every station. All right, Estill County going to try it again. Couldn't get it in that time. And Click will do it. The honors goes right into Isford in the corner. Wheel starts to make a move. Now he's in trouble. Gets it to Benton, knocked out of bounds again. That was 24. Samuel Lee reached in. Sammy Lee's boy. I saw Sammy here a minute ago. Click goes in underneath to Long. He head fakes and turns. Lays it in. Engineers back out on top, 17-16.
Good recognition by Kobe Click, and again, good use of his body by Long.
There's a timeout. Madison Southern, Coach Austin Newton says, give me a timeout. 4:51 to play, and we shall take a quick break, 30-second break. Back in 30 seconds, you're listening and watching Estill County basketball.
For your car, home, and business, Linville Insurance Agency has it all for you in one place. We serve the insurance needs of individuals, families, and businesses all over Kentucky. And be sure to stop by our brand new location in Richmond off US 25. We're located right behind Sonny's. Sit with us and let us quote you a great insurance rate. Our professional, educated, and experienced staff is here for you locally and 24/7 via our website.
Hi, I'm Lori. I want to be sure to invite you to come visit us at our new location at 1060 Center Drive in Richmond.
Citizens Guaranty Bank makes banking on the go a breeze. Banking on the go has never been easier with options like balance inquiries, make payments from any mobile device, transfer funds between accounts, activate or deactivate a card with just a tap. And with mobile checking deposit, you can deposit checks straight into your eligible checking account using your iPhone, iPad, or Android device. Take advantage of all these fast, convenient, and secure services of Citizens Guaranty Bank. Mobile carrier charges and rules and restrictions may apply. See bank for details. Citizens Guaranty Bank, member FDIC. Equal housing lender.
All right, back here, 4:51 to go in the first half. 17-16, Estill County on top of Madison Southern. Southern with the basketball. Here's William.
Smith with it out top.
Engineers have gone zone.
Yep. Over on the right side by Buchanan. 3, no good. Ball tapped up, and let's say Marbley went over the back of Long, and now we're going to go the other end. 1-1, I think Coach Bentley says. Signaling touchdown, one of the two.
Bonus time. 17 foul against Southern. That will send Long to the line for Estill County. For the 1+1, Engineers 3 out of 3 from the free throw line so far tonight. Good balanced scoring for the Engineers young team here in the first half.
Long free throw, good. Dylan Long, he'll gain the bonus shot. Is that the way it works, Dano?
That is correct. They have not changed that rule.
Not changed that one? A lot of rule changes we have to keep up with.
I don't keep up with that.
Well, you're our rules expert, though. We're going to get that running clock thing in football. When we get that down, we'll consider ourselves expert. All right, made them both. 19-16, three-point Engineer lead. Here they extend that zone out. Buchanan with it. Buchanan to Smith. Corner to Fugit. Fugit starts to drive on Napier. Starts to get by him. Now he gets trapped underneath. He walked. They didn't call it. Knocked away by Napier. Picked up by Dylan Long. Joe Benton is going to walk it up the floor.
Tell you what, the Engineers have really turned around and played a lot better defense and better on the offensive end as well, William. Now Southern looking a little flustered on the offensive end.
Benton drives by his man, gets loose, head fakes, goes up, no good. Napier kept it alive. Benton gets it back. Benton trapped, gets it over to Long in the corner. Head fakes, puts a shot up, no good. Rebounded by Smith. Smith, long pass up ahead, but Isfort gets a hand on it, knocks it out of bounds. He's acting like he didn't touch it, but he did.
I got a feeling Will Isfort's never been guilty of anything, if you ask him.
Yeah. All righty. 19-16, Engineers lead. 3:49 to play in the first half. They go right in to Fugit for a 3. He makes it, and Isfort fouls him, so he'll go up there for the rare 4-point opportunity and a chance for the lead.
It was a little iffy there on that one. Didn't get a whole lot of him. But enough for Mr. Napier to make the call.
Free throw rattles in for Fugit, 20-19. Southern back out on top.
4-point lead gives them the lead, William.
Here comes Benton, walking it up the floor. Benton to Isfort. Isfort cut off, spins, nowhere to go, puts it up and no good. Kept alive by Napier, right back into the hands of Isfort. He goes up blocked, but they call a foul on Fugit. They said it looked like all ball, but they're going to call a foul anyway.
And Southern starting to get into foul trouble. We can't see the referee's indication of who the foul is on, and we don't have it on the scoreboard, but I know that's at least 8 or 9 fouls on Southern.
I believe it was Fugit.
Well, I'm not sure how many they've called on it.
Yeah.
Made the first free throw.
Isfort will have the second one. He can shoot Engineers into the lead right here. And he did, 21-20. 3:26 to play. Southern with the basketball. Walt Smith far right side with it. Goes cross court to Reynolds. Reynolds down inside to Marbley. No look pass to, that was Wooten, and they reached in and fouled him. That was 23. That was
either Isford or 33.
Yeah.
Before the shot, non-shooting foul. Estill County has not committed 7 yet. Southern not in the bonus. They'll inbounds underneath the basket. 3:14 to go in the first half. 21-20, Estill leads.
There's Marbley, 3 right side. It was off. You could tell, rebounding Camden Powell. He hands off to Benton. Benton's going to bring it up left side. 3 minutes exactly to play. And the dramatic Benny Campbell calls a timeout that Mr. Bentley signaled here.
I thought there was a fire or something.
I did too. I was getting ready to leave. Let's take a break. A 1 minute timeout and be back. You're listening and watching Estill County and Southern basketball.
Pulled pork, brisket, ribs, burgers, hand-cut steaks, prime rib. Follow the smoke to House of Q Barbecue in Irvin. Whether you like your meat cooked low and slow or seared and sizzling, House of Q has just the thing to ignite your taste buds. Eat inside in the beautiful dining room or outside on the biggest patio in 4 counties. Follow the smoke to House of Q Barbecue at 77 River Drive in Irvin.
Your home is more than an architectural structure. Often it's an extension of who you are, your personality, style, and values. That's why selling it can be an emotional experience, but it can also be exciting and rewarding. Hi, I'm Cindy, and I can guide you through the process of selling your home. And I can also help you sell your farm or commercial property. Go to cindyhouserealtor.com. After exploring my website, give me a call and I'll show you why I'm the right house for your next home. And be sure to look for me around town.
.45 to play left in the first half. 21-20, Estill County on top, but that could all change before another second ticks off the clock as Jonah Wooten steps to the line. First free throw up. It was hard off the back iron. No good. You were kin to some Wootens.
No, they were woo-woos.
Okay, that's
just woo-woos.
I remember your Aunt Woo-Woo. Now, it wasn't Wooten after all. Now that I heard you say it, it was just a little.
She made that homemade Horror's Hound candy, remember?
She did, all year round. Second free throw was good. We're tied again, 21-20. There's Powell with it. Powell spins, cut off, somehow splits the defenders, puts it up and in. Camden Powell.
His first basket. 6 players have scored for Estill County here in this first half.
Smith, it's it to Reynolds. Reynolds circles all the way around. Back to Wooten. Wooten up top. Wooten calls for someone to come get the basketball. And he faked the pass to Marbley. Knocked loose. Picked up by Smith. He drives in the paint. Runs smack dab over Napier, and they call the block. Didn't have his feet set. Coach Bentley going to ask about that, but he's well behaved right now. I don't think Logan got his feet set.
Toughest call in basketball right there, obviously.
He wasn't in the halo either.
I wouldn't be surprised to see the old halo come into high school.
Let you and I draw it out there. First free throw by Smith, good. Second one good as well. We're tied again. 23-23, 2:10 to play, first half.
Coach Ruth Hughes, Estill County girls basketball got their first win in the first game against Model, William.
Yeah, they lost a close one last night.
2 points to Menifee, so 1-1 on the season.
There's Reynolds coming over the back of Long for the foul, and Long go to the line for the 1+. I don't think we're in the double bonus yet. No, actually, I looked down and the official scorekeeper says 2 shots.
Double bonus.
They're out here at Thanksgiving. After Thanksgiving, in the holiday season now. First free throw, no good. Christmas, December tomorrow. Christmas will be here before you know it, Dan.
Before you know it. Of course, we had the Christmas holiday company party last night. WBO win. Woo!
Dirty Santa.
I tell you. I was just glad to get out there alive.
I was too. Second free throw, good. Engineers back up by 1, 24-23.
That Loretta.
Here's Buchanan with it. Buchanan. He had Marbley back door, but he didn't see him. Goes to Smith. Smith out front. Be guarded by Powell. He gets a screen from Wooten. Smith drives on Napier, and he nearly lost it. He walks. The turnover Southern will go over to Estill County.
Unofficially, I have Southern with 4 turnovers. Estill had about 5 in the first 2 minutes, William, but they've only had 2 since then.
24-23. Engineer lead. They've got the basketball. 129. Pass down low. Benton found Click streaking towards the basket. He lays it in for 2. Engineers up 3. And Coach Newton is calling a timeout. Dano, he didn't like that one bit. Defense.
Great look right there by Joe Benton. And you notice that Kobe, if he brings that ball down, defense collapses on it. He may not even get the shot off, but as soon as it hit his hands, it was out of his hands and in. When we mentioned earlier, Estill County lost to Jackson County in their first game of the season, 51-46. Only shot 35% from the field in that one, and really Joe Benton did most of the scoring. But we've got a more balanced attack coming here for the Estill County Engineers. And our folks back in Southern, we apologize, but we're usually the Estill County announcers, and Southern doing a good job too. But they've lost a lot, and they got a young team as well. But, boy, we saw some things in that JV game from some guys, didn't we, from Southern?
Oh, we did. They got an excellent group of freshmen and sophomores, Dan. 2 games tonight. Already Southern won the freshman and the JV game.
We won't mention the score of the JV.
No, the freshman game a little closer. Engineers freshmen couldn't buy a basket. That one had been nip and tuck, but they couldn't get a basket. Boy, that JV game, it's a throwdown.
26-23, Estill leads, 1:22 to go in the first half. Here's William.
All right, there's a 3 put up, no good by Lee, and rebound Napier off to Benton. Benton's going to walk it up. Engineers can extend the biggest lead of the night here at 3. Benton gets by his man. He got tripped. He hit the floor hard.
Samuel Lee picks up the foul. Another one of our favorites, Mean Gene Combs, the baseball coach over at Madison Southern. Hope he's listening in.
Oh, Mean Gene. Lee County Bobcat and former member of the Orioles Pony League program. Used to come down and play in Ravenna. Yep. Free throws, both of them good by Benton and Estill County. Dano up 5 here with a minute to play in the first half. Smith across the timeline. Nearly walked. And they say turnover, Dano, and Coach Newton is not happy about that. He's walking down the floor asking.
I don't think he did either, but I still like the call.
Benton with it, Benton. Benton to the basket, head fakes, puts it up and in. They call a charge. They call a charge.
Well, might have been a little makeup there.
Yeah.
Coach Bentley in disbelief on that one. So negate the basket, a chance for a 3-point play negated. Turnover for Estill County. Estill County with their biggest lead, 5 points. 38 seconds to go in the first half.
All right, Smith with it to Marbley. Marbley drives, kind of lost it on his hip, put it up, no good. Rebound, Dylan Long. Long looks for someone.
Aren't we all?
Gets it to Click. Now back to Benton with 25 seconds to play in the half. 5-point Engineer lead. Benton, no look to Napier, puts it up, no good. Tapped out of there to Powell, out to Benton. He faked a 3 down, but didn't take it. Benton, left side to Powell. 7 seconds. Powell lost it, and he gets fouled, gets bailed out.
Yes, I was going to say he got bailed out right there. And as we're in the double bonus, he'll have 2 free throws. Don't forget at halftime, we'll have Michael Watkins interviewing, I forget which coach he's going to do first, but he's going to interview one of the coaches as soon as the first half ends, and then he'll interview the other coach as we get ready to come back for the second half.
All right, KP at the line. Free throw up and in. Camden Powell, the sophomore.
KP. What if the Colonel, your dad, ever had KP duty?
He did. He still does. At home. Mom. Second one, no good. Hard off the back iron. Smith's got it 1 second. He steps inside midcourt and goes up for 3, and it is no good. And we played one half of basketball with Estill County on top, 29-23.
Coach,
It's going to
a lot
Mike
of young guys playing for you, but you got to be happy with the way you guys played a 6-point lead at the half.
Absolutely, yeah. They come out. We got off to a little bit of a slow start as usual, but we came out. We really fought them tooth and nail. But it's going to be a longest game of their life if they want to win this game. This is the second half and win the game ultimately.
What kind of adjustments will you make to carry into the second half?
Well, we've got to handle their pressure. Off the ball, they're really denying us. They're playing up the line. Coach Newton does a great job of that. And, he coached under Coach Ford and coached in college, so he's all about that defense and up the line and being aggressive. If we can handle that, and do all the other little things, I feel real good about the rest of the game.
Yeah, well, good luck, man. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
I'll take a 3-minute commercial break. When we come back, Danny and William will break down the halftime stats. We'll be right back in 3 minutes on the stations of Volume for Broadcasting and WBONTV.com.
Citizens Guaranty Bank makes banking on the go a breeze. Banking on the go has never been easier with options like balance inquiries, make payments from any mobile device, transfer funds between accounts, activate or deactivate a card with just a tap. And with mobile checking deposit, you can deposit checks straight into your eligible checking account using your iPhone, iPad, or Android device. Take advantage of all these fast, convenient, and secure services of Citizens Guaranty Bank. Mobile carrier charges and rules and restrictions may apply. See bank for details. Citizens Guaranty Bank, member FDIC. Equal housing lender.
Give us a call to get a quote today, and my team will be on their way.
Whether you're looking to insure your home or your auto or insuring your business, think State Farm Insurance and Jerry Goebel. Jerry and his team are on your side in every situation.
When you call Jerry Goebel State Farm, you don't just get me.
And me.
Me too. And me.
And me.
And me.
And this one.
So give us a call today and get a quote, and my team will be on their way.
When you need professional assistance, White & Associates Certified Public Accountants and Consultants of Richmond can help you, providing professional services to individuals, small business, self-employed proprietors, corporations, municipal, governmental, and not-for-profit organizations. White & Associates provides individualized services for taxes, audits, business startup, consulting, financial services, payroll, and bookkeeping. Visit the website for more information and to see the local testimonials. White & Associates, PSC, 1407 Lexington Road, Richmond.
Make sure to visit jackburford.com and be sure to like Jack Burford Chevrolet on Facebook. Follow us on Twitter and subscribe to our Jack Burford Chevrolet YouTube channel. We load great, fresh, informational content daily about our great new and certified pre-owned vehicles. We also load great content about our great service specials to keep your vehicle running for many years to come. Jack Burford Chevrolet in Richmond.
Here at Estill County High School, 29-26, the halftime score. Estill County down 0 on top of Southern. And this game a little sluggish affair. You can tell it's about the second game of the year for both of these two teams. They're both playing hard, but it's been a little sloppy.
A little sloppy, and Estill County really started out like a young team. You thought they might, kind of skittish with the basketball, a little bit overzealous, driving in and attracting the defense, but not stopping and kicking it out. Not passing as well, but I tell you what, as long as the Engineers go, they got in a lot better flow on offense as the first quarter ended and then the rest of the second quarter. Madison Southern, they really came out hot and very aggressive on defense, but they got in foul trouble and had to go zone, and the Engineers took advantage. So right now the Engineers with their biggest lead, 29-23.
Dano, Madison Southern with a tough loss on Tuesday night to Madison Central. Madison Central, a really good team. As we know, Estill County with a close game here against Jackson County. But you see this team, Estill County team, playing hard and really started to get in a little bit of a rhythm offensively of driving to the basket and looking to dish the basketball.
Tough game to start out with when you're taking on Madison Central. They are loaded. Alan Feldhouse always does a great job over there, and congratulations to the Madison Central football team winning their first region championship this season. And also welcome to the WBON family, Alan Cutler and Watkins doing the Madison Central games. He wasn't at the party, though, last night. I was kind of disappointed.
Well, I was disappointed, but everybody else was. So that's what I was excited about, seeing all our brethren broadcasting groups on the stations of Wallingford Broadcast.
Like the Richard Allen and Jaden.
Dano, Estill County will continue to work hard all year here as they play a lot of young guys. Madison Southern playing a lot of young guys, and you know, there are going to be better days ahead for both of these programs, but it's interesting to see two former college teammates going at it, Coach Newton and Coach Bentley tonight. Very interesting.
Probably had some kind of bet going before the game. Maybe this early in the season with two young teams, maybe they didn't want to even mention anything about a bet. We will go ahead and do the scoring. The stats.
Go ahead, partner.
Let's take a look at the scoring. Unofficial. First of all, for the Estill County Engineers, Joe Benton had 4 points, 7 points for Dylan Long, 6 points for Kobe Click, 5 points for Will Isford, 3 points for Camden Powell, 4 points for Logan Napier. For the Madison Southern Eagles, they were led by Trent Mobberly with 10 points, 2 points for Hunter Buchanan, 6 points for Chad Fugit, 4 points for Walt Smith, and 1 point for your favorite, Jonah Wooten. Unofficially, I had the Estill County Engineers shooting 9 out of 21 from the field, 0 for 3 from the three-point arc, but a very good 11 out of 13 from the free throw line. Unofficially, I had Madison Southern shooting 8 out of 20, very similar in the first half. Both teams not lighting it up. And from three-point range, they were 1, 2, 4, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 2 for 11.
I thought you'd have a good thing. Boy, it's a good thing I had my shoes off. That's all I can say.
Yep. One more, and I couldn't have done it with your 11 toes. 2 for 11 from the three-point arc, and I'm sure that Coach Newton might want to point this out. Madison Southern shot a few less free throws than Estill County, as they were 5 out of 6 from the free throw line. At the end of the first quarter, it was all tied up 11-11, and here at halftime, Estill County 29, Madison Southern 23.
And old Michael Watkins going to get a word with Coach Newton as he comes out on the floor. And we've still got a little bit of time here as the coaches start to come out of the locker room. Had an extra long chalk talk in there. Apparently, the Eagles back out on the floor warming up. Engineers yet to emerge from their locker room. And we are 29-26 here at the break. Estill County.
What we got on the schedule?
On top. I was looking for the schedule. Dano, did you get my papers? Always hiding my stuff. So Estill County will take on the 4th next Tuesday night. Dano, Rockcastle County. They'll take on the Rockets here at the friendly confines of Engineer Arena. Then the Engineers next Saturday, I guess it is. Is that the no? That's next Friday. They'll take on Whitley County up at Jackson County in the People's Rural Telephone Classic Tournament, and then on Saturday they play Rowan County at Breathitt County in the Peggy Moore Classic. We're going to go down to Michael Watkins, Coach Austin Newton.
Coach, first half, you guys hung in there for a while, had a lead, but some foul trouble hurt you all there in the second quarter.
Yeah, it's kind of the same thing that happened to us Tuesday night. We got in some early foul trouble, and we wanted to push the pace of this game a little bit because they want to slow it down, and I think we've just pushed it too much. We're getting a little bit out of sync offensively because we're just trying to play too fast.
Marbley got going there in the first half, 10 total points for him. Will you try to get him the ball more in the second half?
Yeah, again, he's a good basketball player when he slows down and lets his game work for him, and when he gets in a rush, he turns into a not very good basketball player. So we just got to slow down and run our offense, and we'll be fine.
Good luck, sir.
Thank you.
All right, guys, back up to Danny and William.
All right, Dano, let's take a 1-minute timeout, 1-minute break, and we'll be back with second half action. You're listening to Engineer and Southern Basketball on the stations of Wallingford Broadcasting and watching on WBONTV.com.
Gateway Cycles in Mount Sterling has the largest showroom in central Kentucky with all the power sports products you can dream of for your next adventure. Gateway Cycles has a qualified, certified service department, friendly sales staff so you can ride free and play hard. Local people serving local people. We are here to make your dream a living adventure. Stop in and see us today at Gateway Cycles in Mount Sterling or visit us at gatewaycycles.com.
Visit the walk-in clinic at Mercy Primary Care of Irvin on Friday evenings and weekends with no appointment necessary. Walk-in care is open to the community, no matter who your family doctor is. For those times when it's not serious enough to go to the ER, but you feel too bad to wait until Monday, visit walk-in care at Mercy Primary Care of Irvin, a service of Markham and Wallace Hospital. For more information, call 723-7771. Open Friday evenings from 4 until 9 p.m., Saturdays from 8 a.m. until 6 p.m., and Sundays 10 a.m. until 5 p.m. at 1100 Richmond Road in Irvin.
Back here at Estill County High School, we're ready for second half action. The Eagles with the basketball to start it. William Hardy, Danny Wood with you. Michael Watkins running sideline for us. Engineers on top by 6. Smith starts to drive on Esfort, thinks better of it. Goes to Reynolds. Reynolds in the paint, pulls up, turns, no good, but got his own rebound. Goes back up underneath, pinned it underneath the rim, no good. Rebound Dylan Long, and he hands it to Benton. And we've got an official timeout as a little perspiration on the floor. It probably needs a towel. That was down where Watkins was.
Might need some disinfectant.
I was going to say Clorox wipes.
There's a towel.
There they come. What color blue is that, Dan?
Aqua.
That's what I thought. New Aquaman movie coming out. Turquoise, Austin says.
Austin
Come
says
on.
turquoise.
Yeah, he's kind of.
He's got an eye.
He's
younger.
younger.
He's got the eye
He's
for
younger and knows the current
pictures,
colors.
Painting pictures.
Knows current colors too. He knows
Current
what's in
colors.
vogue.
Yeah, that's
what's
a new
in vogue.
one. They invented that only about 20 years ago.
No, but those newer colors, what the kids would call it, Dan. That's what I'm trying to say.
And again, the Southern fans go,
yeah,
where's Watkins?
Where's Watkins?
Can we have Watkins back?
And Don Mills. All right. Don Foster, excuse me. Here is Click. Drives to the basket, puts a shot up and in, hangs on the rim, but falls through. 31-23, 8-point lead for the Engineers.
Kobe Click, the leading scorer for Estill County with 8 points.
Robinson in there. Going to walk it up for Madison Southern. Dribbles right side. Up top to Buchanan. He drives on Click, puts it up, hangs on the rim, no good. Powell batted it out of there, but Buchanan went back and got it. Up to Robinson, over to Reynolds, and knocked away by Benton. Reynolds down inside Marbley. He turns on Long, puts it up, air ball, rebounding Camden Powell, who gets it to Benton, and Benton's going to walk it up. Benton for the Engineers.
Southern back to man-to-man.
Lost the handle on it, knocked out of bounds. It was back tapped out of bounds. It'll stay with the Engineers. And a quick timeout by Coach Bentley. It's going to be a full timeout. We'll take one, too. We'll hear a word from our fine sponsors. You're watching Engineer Basketball on WBON.com and listening to the stations of Wallingford Broadcasting. 1 minute.
Gateway Cycles in Mount Sterling has the largest showroom in central Kentucky with all the power sports products you can dream of for your next adventure. Gateway Cycles has a qualified, certified service department, friendly sales staff so you can ride free and play hard. Local people serving local people. We are here to make your dream a living adventure. Stop in and see us today at Gateway Cycles in Mount Sterling or visit us at gatewaycycles.com.
Visit the walk-in clinic at Mercy Primary Care of Irvin on Friday evenings and weekends with no appointment necessary. Walk-in care is open to the community, no matter who your family doctor is. For those times when it's not serious enough to go to the ER, but you feel too bad to wait until Monday, visit walk-in care at Mercy Primary Care of Irvin, a service of Markham and Wallace Hospital. For more information, call 723-7771. Open Friday evenings from 4 until 9 p.m., Saturdays from 8 a.m. until 6 p.m., and Sundays 10 a.m. until 5 p.m. at 1100 Richmond Road in Irvin.
31-23, the Estill County Engineers with their biggest lead of the night. 6:17 to go in the third quarter. Estill will inbound the basketball underneath their own basket. And here with the call, the voice of the Engineers, William Hardy.
Thank you, Dan-O. Ball was knocked off. Reynolds knocked it off Long's leg, and now there's a scrum on the floor for it. Bodies diving in everywhere. And everybody gets up. Good sports.
I need a whole slew of. We need to Coach Graney out there with the towels from football season. Clean up that mess out there.
He needs to be a stack of them tonight.
Maybe they haven't worked up a sweat yet here in the second half.
Long in the corner to Powell. And it knocked away. Puts down a dribble. He's in trouble. Gets it to Benton. Knocked out of his hands by Reynolds. Madison Southern playing good tight defense. They're denying the ball. That's for sure. Coach Newton got them doing that.
Absolutely, and they especially started in the first half doing that. Caused 5 turnovers from Estill County in the first 2 minutes. Engineers have adjusted. And Madison Southern got in foul trouble.
Benton puts a shot up, no good. Rebounded by Fugit. Fugit on the run the other way. Right side to Buchanan. 3, good. They were working with him out here at halftime. Coach Kent Miller was. It paid off. He hits that one. A 5-point game.
Kent Miller, he's been around the block a time or two. We run into him everywhere.
There's Click, down low to S4. S4 puts down a dribble, in trouble, but he turns, finds himself wide open, missed the shot. Ball was loose, and it went off the leg of Marbley out of bounds. It'll stay with Estill County. Kent Miller's assistant to Brian Station, you remember?
And he was a classic on the bench.
He was. Head women's coach at EKU, and now softball umpire. Everywhere we go.
He was baseball umpire while I was coaching as well. Good one, too. Good with the snide comments on the side as well.
Benton penetrates on Reynolds, puts it up, no good, but they draw a call, a late whistle, late foul.
It was a little late, but we'll take it. Joe Benton will go to the line. He'll shoot 2 free throws after a couple of deep breaths. 5:24 to go in third quarter. Estill County leading 31-26 over Madison Southern.
Put it back up to 7 right here if he hits them both. First one, good.
First broadcast of the year. Glad to have you with us right here on WBON TV and the stations of Wallingford Broadcasting.
Smooth as silk.
Yep.
Free throw good by Benton. Engineers back up by 7, 33-26, 5:24 to play in the third quarter. Robinson with it. Robinson kicks in the corner. Shot up by Fugit, no good. Rebounded, Joe Benton. Benton, right side. They run to try to trap him. He goes cross court too. Isfort to Long. Long out to Click. Click drives, fakes the pass over to Benton and lays it in for 2. Kobe Click, the sophomore.
More like Kobe Bryant on that one as he faked the pass out to the corner and took it himself.
Robinson finds himself wide open. 3, no good. Isfort can't handle the rebound. Marbley's got it, put it up, no good. It's loose and picked back up and put in by Chad Fugit.
3 looks at the basket for Southern. They take advantage.
35-28. Back to a 7-point advantage, Engineers. Here's Benton. Benton over to Powell. Powell left wing. Goes to Click. Click kind of slowed down. He started the basket and he would have had a layup.
A little miscommunication there. 8th turnover of the game for Estill County.
All right, here comes the Eagles. They trail by 7. Robinson with the basketball. Robinson to Wooten. Ball knocked away, stripped and stolen by Joe Benton.
Good play by Cameron Powell, jumping the passing lane.
Fouled out front by Fugit. Newton may get somebody in for him. He is. No, he doesn't get him in time. Here's Benton.
Benny don't play.
Benton pulls up at the elbow. High arching shot, no good. Battle for the rebound. It's Wooten who brings it down. Wooten to Robinson. Robinson in a hurry. Up to Fugit. Fugit penetrates, and somebody reached in and fouled him.
Sam Lee coming back into the game for Madison Southern.
That's a gunslinger's name, isn't it?
Sam Lee?
Yeah. Robinson with it. Robinson, and looks like there's a legal screen, or is that or unless they call it on Estill. Somebody ran through a screen. I saw that.
Yeah, click.
Click. I think Powell thought it was the one setting the double screen on him. It was Click they got. So comes Logan Napier back in. Click will come out. So Estill County, Camden Powell, Logan Napier, Dylan Long, Will Isfort, and Joe Benton. Robinson with it. Robinson. To Mobley. Back to Robinson. Gets a screen from Mobley. Long picks him up. If they switch, here's a long three put up, no good by Buchanan, and underneath there's a foul. They call Napier for the foul as he reached in on the rebound and grabbed a handful of arm. Robinson to Mobley, three on its way, nothing but net.
He had 10 points in the first half unofficially, his first basket of the second. And when he shoots it, William, that's a high arching shot.
Yeah, boy. There they bring the pressure. Benton dribbles to it, goes all the way down, pulls up in the paint, no good. And he turned his ankle down, maybe not. And there's a long outlet pass to Robinson. He missed the layup, but it goes right back in the hands of Wooten, and he puts it up and in. It's a two-point ball game now, 35-33, and Wooten playing tough defense, knocks it out of bounds. Engineers will get a chance to get their breath and reset it.
Engineers were down by 7, or ahead by 7. Now Southern applying the pressure, and now with the full court pressure, trying to turn it up another notch.
Somebody's going to have to come get the basketball. Esfort has to call timeout. And we shall take a timeout as well. Back in 1 minute. You're listening to Estill County basketball on WBONTV.com and the stations of Wallingford Broadcasting.
It's been a busy year, so what's on your to-do list?
Serious house hunting, home improvement projects, or maybe a new car or a boat for summer on the lake. For more than a century, your neighbors at Cumberland Valley National Bank have been helping turn plans into reality. Stop by any of CVNB's 3 branch locations in Richmond or Berea and find the right personal, vehicle, or home loan that fits your budget and meets your needs. CVNB, helping turn plans into reality for more than a century. Member FDIC and an equal housing lender.
Your home is more than an architectural structure. Often it's an extension of who you are, your personality, style, and values. That's why selling it can be an emotional experience, but it can also be exciting and rewarding. Hi, I'm Cindy, and I can guide you through the process of selling your home. And I can also help you sell your farm or commercial property. Go to cindyhouserealtor.com. After exploring my website, give me a call and I'll show you why I'm the right house for your next home. And be sure to look for me around town.
Back here at Estill County High School, a once 7-point lead for the Estill County Engineers has shrinked down to a 2-point lead with 3:01 to go in the third quarter. 35-33, Southern has been picking up the tempo and putting on the pressure, William.
Yeah, boy, Engineers clinging to that lead due to that aforementioned pressure. Benton will inbounds for Estill County. They go 4 across. Looking for someone.
Aren't we all?
They call 5 seconds. Coach Bentley tells him inbounds the basketball.
I think he was trying to.
Yep. Buchanan out front to Robinson. Robinson. We're to Mobley. Mobley to Robinson. Robinson starts to drive in the paint, gets by his man, kicks it out for 3 for Samuel Lee.
His first basket of the night. You call him a gunslinger, William, and Southern with a lot better look on offense, moving the basketball and good spacing that time. Got a good shot.
They've got the lead and got another steal. Ball knocked away. Wooten with it. Wooten up ahead to Mobley. He puts it up back over his head. A little bit out of control. No good. Long with the rebound to Isfort. Isfort needs to get over here and hold it up. He's lost it on the floor. He's in trouble. And he got fouled as Robinson reached in on him.
Thankfully.
Yeah, bailed him out.
Another sign of a young team, William, when they apply the pressure. We have not handled it well, but it's good experience. They'll do better.
Isfort threw it away.
As evidence.
Picked up and put in. Missed it, actually, by Lee. And here comes Estill the other way, and it's stripped from Long. Robinson took it away from Robinson all the way down and lays it up and in. And now it's a 3-point lead by Southern. 38-35. Here's a long pass up ahead to Napier. Napier controls it, lays it up and in. They're going to break a scoring drought.
A long one. Wedge turned helter-skelter here.
Yeah, not
in the
pretty,
last
that's
3
for sure.
minutes. The demolition derby is broken out here at Estill County High School Gymnasium.
Depends on who's driving the Chevrolet station wagon to win this. There's a 3 put up by Wooten, no good. Rebounded by Napier. He hands it to Isfort, and Isfort comes down the left wing. He starts to drive to the basket, and he palmed it.
Can't hold it like that anymore.
Turnover, Estill County. Comes Click coming back in for Isfort. It'll be Madison Southern basketball. 1:25 to play in the third quarter. Southern up by 1, 38-37. Marbley to Wooten. Wooten to Lee. Over left side, Marbley 3, no good. Rebounded Joe Benton. Benton starts to be in a little bit of a hurry. Goes between his legs, spins. Shot up in the paint, good. Joe Benton.
He's had a lot of those in the paint, William, and I believe that's the first one he's made.
Engineers.
And Joe Benton has only attempted 1-3, William. How many times have we seen that? And he hasn't made that one.
Not often. Engineers up by 1, 45 seconds to play.
Of course, he's got a different role this year, right at the point.
That's true. Smith with it. Click with him. Wooten trying to set him a screen. They start to jump him, and if they switch, Napier's got him way out there. And now Smith with the basketball, 25 seconds. Long 3, good. Walt Smith, the freshman.
That was one of those, no. Good shot, good shot.
Yes, way to get a boy. Here's Benton with it. Benton try to trap him. Starts to dribble through it. And there's a foul. You all right, Dan?
I'm good.
I thought you were Austin. I thought the equipment was going to take a trip.
That would have been a disaster.
Click, non-shooting foul, so Click go inbounds to Benton. Lee's right with him. 9 seconds, 8 seconds. He's still not across. They run to trap him. Benton dribbles through it, lobs it to Napier, and a little too high for him. He would have been there underneath. 3.4 seconds.
Would have been wide open. Just he's used to throwing to the Doty twins last year. Got to bring it down a couple inches.
And let it roll up court. Smith picks it up, head fakes, gets Isfort up there, puts up a 3 at the buzzer, no good. And we played 3 quarters of basketball. That quarter belonged to Madison Southern. It's 41-39, Eagles on top. We'll be back for the 4th and final quarter of action. You're watching on WBONTV.com and listening to the stations of Wallingford Broadcasting. Back in 1 minute.
At People's Bank, we do it all, from personal banking to business banking and lending services. And unlike some other banks, we make all decisions locally. When you don't have time to wait, count on us. People's Bank is the perfect fit for your busy life. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
People's Bank, with lots of locations to serve you. Give them a call at 986-6860 and check them out online, whitakerbank.com.
Need a physical for school or work? Need it right away? No problem. Berea Urgent Care has 2 convenient locations along with late hours to meet your needs. They're affordable too. Physicals at Berea Urgent Care are only $15. DOT and CDL physicals are just $55. Berea Urgent Care number 1 by Berea Walmart is open every day from 9 till 9. Berea Urgent Care number 2 by Berea Drug open Monday through Friday 10 till 6. No appointment necessary. Berea Urgent Care Centers, here when you need us.
Back here at Estill County High School, we played 3 quarters of action, and William, in our first broadcast of the season, basketball that is, might be heading to barn burner status here if this one keeps going like it is.
I'm in that shape.
7, you'll push through. 7, take another drink. 7-point lead for Estill County evaporated quickly as Madison Southern stormed back, turned on the pressure, William, full court and otherwise, and now they lead by 2, 41-39. Both teams looking for their first win early in the season. And we'll start the 4th quarter. Who's got the ball?
Looks like it's going to be Madison Southern basketball.
Eagles will have it. And here with the call, the voice of the Engineers. And tonight, the Eagles as well. William Hardy. Fly, Eagles, fly.
Lay down over Lee with it. Lee out to Marbley. To Wooten. Wooten almost double dribbled there, but he didn't. Robinson with it. Back door to Wooten underneath. Knocked away on the floor. Picked up Camden Powell. He gets it to Benton. And Benton, they're trying to steal it from him every time, but he takes care of it. Benton down to Powell. Powell kicks it out to Isfort. Back up top to Benton. Engineers trail by 2. Can tie it with a 2. And the lead with a 3. Speaking of 3, Dylan Long, no good. Tapped out of there by Click, but it was right to Lee, and nobody was back. He went up high and laid it in. 43-39. Big lead now for Madison Southern's 4. Here goes Click. Click all the way down, puts it up, no good, and he got fouled. He'll shoot a pair.
Click will go to the line, as you said, William, and he'll shoot 2 free throws. Engineers shot 13 free throws in the first half, William. This will be only the 3rd one here in the second half.
Here's Kobe. Free throw up. Good.
Kobe with 11 points for Estill County. Also a member, as well as Joe Benton, of the region-winning golf team in the fall for the Estill County Engineers, coached by Rick Benton, assistant coach for the Engineers.
Reynolds coming back in. Count on some defensive intensity here. Him back in the game. Click, second free throw. You can cut it down to 2.
Feisty.
It's up, and it's good. 43-41. Southern with a 2-point lead. 7:05 to play in the contest. Robinson working it up for the Eagles. Up top, Marbley. Bounce pass back to Robinson. He gets by Isfort and lays it in for 2.
Good high post offense, give and go, backdoor cut.
John Wooden would be proud. Isfort to Long. He faked a 3. Got to go back to Isfort. Ball knocked away. Up ahead to Marbley. Here he goes. Lays it in. And
they call it intentional. How in the world do you call that?
How is that intentional foul? Let's see.
I mean, I
pushed him. He said he pushed him. It was his dramatic call there, was his push.
Well, Mr. Napier can be dramatic.
He can be dramatic. Drama. Drama king, as they say. Go over and review that one. Bring him up here and we'll review it.
I don't think he's going to.
No. Basket was good. He's going to talk about it after he forgot what happened with all the theatrics. That's what he does.
Histrionics.
Oh, they're going to have another meeting. They're freezing. Mobley, that's the only good thing.
What about me over here?
Yeah. Hey, now he's going to come on and talk to Coach Newton. All right.
Now Mobley's going to
talk to Benny. I said my free throw shooter, he's frozen solid up there. He hadn't moved. He's a good shooter. Now, here we're going to have a conversation. Coach Miller wisely tells him to back off. Free throw up and in. Doesn't bother him. He's a shooter. Shooter shoots. 47-41. Biggest lead for Madison Southern at 6 now.
Correct. And Estill County had a 7-point lead that doesn't seem that long ago.
And they come over to talk to the official scores about what's going on. Now Coach Newton comes over. My goodness gracious. They're going to have a meeting. You and I, we could have, not as long as the time as we'd have in football, we could have narrated that meeting had we been quicker on our feet. But like I said, we're not in basketball shape yet. Second free throw hard off the back iron because he stood up there for about 8 minutes. 48-41. They're going to get the basketball too on the intentional foul.
So a big swing in the game right there, William.
Yeah, boy.
In all seriousness.
They go right inbounds to Fugit for 3. Good. Call that a 7-point swing right there.
Woo. 6 points.
6, so he missed one of the free throw, didn't he? All right.
6-point play, not bad though.
There's Benton in trouble. He's trapped. Kicks it to Powell. To Isfort. Engineers down 10 now. 6.5 to play. Isfort to the basket. No good. Fouled on the floor. He'll shoot. getting into it there. A little loud. They're not happy.
Of course, down in the stands right below us, we do have some excellent critiquers of officiating.
Yeah, some of the best, some of the finest anywhere. And the inbounds, Long gets pushed. I think they'll get Marbley. I held him by the shirt. You know about that.
Well, I'm wearing one.
All right, so we're going to the bonus now. That's kind of needs to shoot their way back into it. Down 10. Long at the line for 1+. Free throw up and rattles in for him. 51-42. Killing cut it to 8 with the second one. Free throw up and it's hard off the back iron, no good. Rebound Lee, he hands it to Robinson. Robinson going to work it up, and it goes to Buchanan. Buchanan got too big a hurry. He had Fugit down here in the corner, wide open. Just one of those times you just can't get him the ball quick enough.
9-point lead for Southern. What a big swing here in the last 4 minutes of this ball game.
Is Fort in a hurry to Long. Bounce pass, Long, head fakes, puts it up and in. Hung on the front of the rim, but fell through. 51-43.
6 minutes to go. Engineers need a stop.
Here's Lee. Cross court to Robinson. Running one-hander off the glass. Good. He cuts to the basket, Robinson does. And there's a foul in the backcourt as Robinson.
Coach Newton not going to be happy with that one.
They're telling him right now, Coach Miller.
I'm sure Kent Miller's telling him nicely, very politely.
Yes.
Understandably.
Free throw by Click is up and in. Second free throw. It's good as well, and it's a 7-point lead, 53-46. And timeout is called by Madison Southern. Going to be a full timeout. We'll take one too. Dan back in 1 minute. You're listening to Engineer Basketball on the stations of Wallingford Broadcasting and watching live on WBONTV.com.
Entrepreneurs have passion and a lot of determination. They also know that a trusted support team is essential for success. Your neighbors at Cumberland Valley National Bank know a lot about working with small business owners, offering a range of loan and leasing opportunities as you develop, build, and grow your company. Stop by your local CVNB in Richmond or Berea, or visit cvnb.com and let's talk business. CVNB, helping turn plans into reality for more than a century. Member FDIC, an equal housing lender.
At EKU, you'll learn to take a broader view of your world. But we also understand it's the details that shape the big picture. So go ahead, play with fire, think on your feet, or touch the sky. Here, you'll be a part of something new, something big, something beautiful. Be a colonel. Your time is now.
Back here at Estill County High School, the Engineers trying to claw back into this one after losing their 7-point lead and then falling down by 9. Now they have clawed back to within 7. 5:54 to go in the game. Glad to have you with us all across the stations of Wallingford Broadcasting and live on WBON TV. Here's William.
Thank you, Dan. Robinson with it for the Eagles. Working on his fort, gets by him, heads to the basket again, puts it up and in. We're not cutting him off.
Mr. Robinson has said, this is my neighborhood.
This is my neighborhood. All right, Powell to Long. Almost threw it away. Benton got it somehow. They're going to run and trap him. Down to Long. Long. Back to Benton. Benton. Behind the back. Spins at the elbow. Puts up off balance shot. No good, but he got fouled. He'll shoot 2. They're going to have to shoot themselves back in it.
Looks like Joe Benton has taken over the role of Caleb Bonney as the go-to guy on offense when we need it down the stretch.
Free throw up and in.
And just like Caleb, also a good free throw shooter, so if he gets to the line a lot, that's a bonus for the Engineers.
I can't remember when Caleb wasn't here playing or calling his games, you know.
All-time leading scorer.
Yep. Benton, not Bonnie, Benton made them both. 55-48. Lead is 7 for Madison Southern. They've got the basketball. Robinson out front to Buchanan. They're playing catch. Engineers chasing them. Buchanan now. Gonna run point over to Mobley. Long three left side. No good. And we just watched the ball. Nobody rebounded the ball, and they get Napier for a foul on Lee. And we all just looked at it. We had our men blocked out, and we just looked at the basketball, and it a hustling play there by Madison Southern to come up with it, and then it creates a foul.
Notice the new fans here in the Estill County Gymnasium?
Yeah. I thought you were talking about the physical, actual fans in the stands.
The actual
the big fans.
Spinning fans.
There's Mobley, turns, puts a shot up, no good. Good block out by Long, and he controls the rebound. He's going to bring it up himself. Gives it to Isport. Isport says, get out of my way. Now he heads to the basket with his patented move, and he draws a foul.
Will's been quiet in the second half here, but scored 5 in the first half.
The old Crooked Creek Euro dribble.
We call that the crooked dribble.
We call it the Crooked Creek, yeah.
Not sure which sister taught him that one in the backyard.
Free throw up. Grandpa, Donnie Arvin.
There you go.
Second free throw for Isport. It's good. Hit them both. 55-50. The Engineers got it down to 5. 4:25 to play. Getting late. Lee. Up to Buchanan. Knocked away by Powell. Picked up by Long. And Benton walks it up.
Plenty of time.
Benton. Corner to Powell.
Bad spot. Yep. Got away with one there.
Got away with one there. I thought we'd thrown it away, and they're going to say the last touch by an Eagle. 4:03 to play. Engineers down 5. Big possession right here. Get it down to within 3 or 2. Click. Looking for someone.
Oh, we all.
Finally finds Isport. Isport heads to the basket. Goes back to Long. He can't hold on to it. It's loose. Picked up by Marbley. To Robinson. Robinson. Nearly double dribbles. Lost it. Somehow Isport dove and tried to get a hand on it, and they call a foul on Will. And they come up off the floor. Look like we got a slick spot on the floor. It's one of our guys we saw go down. And it will be Madison Southern's basketball. They'll inbound right over there in front of their own bench.
Estill County in the double bonus, and Southern still not in the bonus, William.
.351 to play. There's Robinson with it. They may try to jump and trap him up here. He goes in the corner to Lee. Lee cross court. Shot put up, no good. Rebound and put back up by Marbley. Missed it. And it's loose, and they battle for it, and let's say they get a foul. Who do they call that on? I'm not for sure, Dano. Number 24. 24. No, Coach Newton can't believe that. And they don't have they got to call that on 44, I guess that was. Here they're going to talk about it. And I think there's some confusion. So he doesn't have.
No, they're going to shoot 2.
Come
that's
the other end. Yeah, that's what
24 is Sam Lee.
Sam Lee, okay. But he wasn't actually, I didn't think he was near the play. I mean, it could have been Wooten. I could have had him confused. We're going to go the other end. Benton's going to shoot. So a lot of confusion. Oh, they give the ball to Benton, and they've called the timeout. And we shall, Coach Bentley's confused too. Everybody's confused, Dan-O. So they're going to call a timeout.
I got a perfect handle on the situation. I see exactly what's going on. If you're not confused, you don't understand what's going on. Go ahead.
None of us do, I don't think. 55-50, let's take a break. Back in 1 minute. You're listening, watching Estill County basketball. 1 minute break. Cut out it.
Auto accidents happen to all of us, and it can be a very stressful time. Let Renfro's Collision make the repair process easier for you. They have the training and equipment to repair your vehicle back to pre-accident condition. You have the right to choose your repair facility, so why not choose the one who works for you and not the insurance company? Your family safety is our #1 concern. Renfro's Collision, 22 years of excellent service, and that's not by accident.
Hometown Dental in Richmond has been serving the people of Madison County for many years. Now when you go to Hometown Dental, you can get everything you need under one roof because Hometown Dental now offers orthodontics. Hometown Dental is a full-service family dentistry dental group with a personal touch. Check out their website, hometowndentalrichmond.com, to learn about their services and staff at Hometown Dental, located at 4095 Atwood Drive, Suite A in Richmond. Mention this ad and get free x-rays or $100 off Zoom whitening treatment at Hometown Dental.
Down 5 to Madison Southern, 55-50. Joe Benton at the line to shoot 2 for Estill County. He is 8 out of 8 from the line to make it 9 out of 9, William.
Barely got that one in before he hit that 9th one. Dan-O. He can cut it to 3 here. And he did, make it 10 out of 10. 55-52, 3:37 to play. See if the Engineers can come back.
2-2-1 half-court press by the Engineers.
Robinson to the cross, to Wooten. Wooten cross court, threw it right to Kobe Click. That worked one too many times. 55-52, Engineers down 3. Here's Benton. Benton to Click, 3 on its way, no good. Rebounded by the big man, Mobley. Buchanan with it, Buchanan to Robinson. In the corner to Lee. Oh, to Buchanan, 3, long 3, good. They left him open over there. Isfort with it for Estill County. Isfort looking in for Long. Doesn't see him, drives to the basket, kicks it out to Powell. Powell, now he drives in the paint, jump stops. Players on the floor everywhere.
All over the place.
Powell puts it up and in.
Looks like he's going for a spare there.
58-54. Lee, cross court, Wooten. Wooten back to Robinson. He penetrates. Oh no, Buchanan for 3, no good. Powell kept it alive. It's loose on the floor. Isfort digs it out of there, gets it to Long. Engineers down 4, 2:05 to play. Here's Click. Click penetrates, gets the player up in there, puts it up, no good. He got fouled.
William, if he makes these 2 free throws and pulls the Engineers to within 2, I'm going to officially classify it.
Okay, we were waiting the results.
Got to hit these 2 first. Kobe 4 out of 4 from the line so far tonight. Engineers have shot the free throws very well.
Make it 5 out of 5, partner. They're within 3, can get it down to 2 right here.
With 2:03 to go in the game.
Kobe, second one, good.
It's official. It's a barn burner, William.
All righty, thank you, Dan-O. 2 minutes to play exactly. 2-point lead for the Eagles. They've got the basketball. They go up to Lee. Lee back to Buchanan. Buchanan out front. Starts to penetrate to Wooten. Wooten a little shaky with the basketball. Buchanan, they try to trap him. Get it to Wooten. Wooten down inside Marbley. Turns, puts it up off the glass. No good. Rebounded by Dylan Long. Over it is for Engineers can tie it with a 1.5 to play. Take the lead with a 3. Isfort. He's going to drive. Pulls up to Click. 3. Short, partially blocked. Ball's loose on the floor. Esport kept it alive. Click's got it. Click calls timeout, and Engineers are going to retain possession underneath their own basket with 1:19 to play. It's a full timeout. We'll take one as well and be back for the final minute. You're listening and watching Estill County basketball on the stations of Wallingford Broadcasting.
In Estill County, if you want more than just good pizza, you want great pizza, Steam Engine Pizza Pub in downtown Irvin is the place to go. At Steam Engine, everything on the menu is handmade with the highest quality ingredients. From pizza to subs to pasta to salads. You'll find Steam Engine Pizza Pub at 206 Main Street in Irvin. You can order carryout or delivery at 606-723-9787 or online at steamenginepizzapub.com. Steam Engine Pizza Pub, Estill County's first string pizza.
Make sure to visit jackburford.com and be sure to like Jack Burford Chevrolet on Facebook. Follow us on Twitter and subscribe to our Jack Burford Chevrolet YouTube channel. We load great, fresh, informational content daily about our great new and certified pre-owned vehicles. We also load great content about our great service specials to keep your vehicle running for many years to come. Jack Burford Chevrolet in Richmond.
Back here at Estill County High School, we got a barn burner going here. 1:19 to go in the game. Estill trails by 2 over to Madison Southern, and they've got the basketball. Engineers have it. Here's William.
Hey, Dano. Click with it. Click looking for someone. Has to go out front to Esport. Back to Long. Fake to 3. Now goes to Benton going back door. Puts a shot up. No good. Rebounded by Powell. Out to Click. 3. Bullseye. Right down the middle. Kobe Click. Engineers up 1, 59-58. There's a ball knocked loose by Powell, picked up by
they call
Click,
a foul.
and we've got a foul somewhere. Got a foul. Okay, called it on Powell.
Under a minute to go. Estill leads by 1. Safe to say that was the biggest shot of Kobe Click's career as a starter.
Say. Yep. At the line will be Marbley. He was 1 out of 2 a minute ago on that intentional foul shots that he took. First one short, way short, but rebounded by Wooten. Put back up, no good. It was short. Lee's got the rebound. He got smacked in the face, and they call a foul on Powell.
Well, missed opportunity there, William, is he gave 2 second chances on a free throw. Once they miss that front end, you got to get the rebound. Southern still in the bonus, not the double bonus. 57 seconds to go in the game now. They're still leading by 1. Well, if this is any indication of the excitement of this season in basketball, we have to start doing more calisthenics than we usually do.
I'll say we didn't get to last night. We had that big Christmas party, and we didn't get to do our normal workout. It's a lot. Well, if you've seen that new commercial where they're doing yoga on TV and the guy's in the recliner, it's something like that.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah,
is what we did last night.
Yeah. Lee, free throw hard off the back iron, rebounded by Benton. Estill got the lead now, 53 seconds.
And Southern missed 2 front ends of 1+1s.
Benton underneath the Powell, back out to Esport. Smart play, didn't force it. Here's Click. They may try to trap him, try to foul. It's Click. He's out of trouble, 40 seconds. Click. He's dribbling out front, and they call a foul on Mobley.
So Click will go to the line. Engineers, they shot free throws good in their first game against Jackson County, William, 70%.
Yeah.
They were better than that this night.
Click at the line. 6 out of 6 he has been, isn't he, Dan? Or 6 out of 6? 7 out of 7. Either way, we know that. Settle that. 60-58. Engineers up by 2. Still a 1-possession game. Can put them up 3 with this one. 37 seconds to play. Click. No good. Missed it. But got it. Had the rebound. Tie up. And
they got a timeout. Southern called timeout. William Engineers 16 out of 18 from the free throw line here in the second half. That's pretty good. Hey, 16 out of 18 in the second half, 11 out of 13 in the first half. So that's 27 out of whatever, 31.
A lot.
27 out of 31.
Pretty good. 60-58. Engineers on top by 2. 37.5 seconds to play. Madison Southern basketball. When we resume action, they'll have it over on the far end. They'll have to come about 3/4 court. Engineers done a good job battling back and forth. This has been a rough and rugged game on both ends. It's early in the season, but Estill did a good job. Got down about 10 here in the fourth quarter. And
down by 9.
Yep, down 9.
And they were up by 7, got down by 9, and now have stormed back to take a 2-point lead. So it's been a yo-yo game for both these young teams early in the season.
Yeah, give Madison Southern a lot of credit, too. They were down and battled back, too, and took a big lead. So it was about a 16-point swing there at one time. My math is correct, but it's not known for that. So, what about Austin coming in there? Usually hitting, he says. Yeah. I like to be somewhat close.
You want your producer to be honest.
Yes, he is.
Yeah, we need honest feedback.
Good feedback. Yep. He knows math and English are neither one of our strong suits. All right. Here we go. 37.5 to play, Dan. If you get Buchanan, I should say, will inbound.
In your defense, William, it's hard to keep your math correct when you grew up with the odd number of toes that you have.
Yes, it made it confusing when they count on their fingers and toes. All right, Robinson all the way down, puts it up and in, and we're tied. Benton with it. Benton for Estill County. He goes behind his back. He didn't see Wooten, knocked away. Picked up by Buchanan, up ahead. Mobley lays it in. They're up 2, 15 seconds. 14. Engineers down 2. Benton with it. Benton starts to move. He shoots a wild 3 that is short and rebounded by Buchanan. And with 2 seconds, he's fouled. And Madison Southern in the driver's seat here with 3.2 seconds and a lead. And Click is fouled out.
Buchanan has not shot a free throw tonight. I believe both teams are in the double bonus now, aren't they, William?
Double bonus indeed. It's occurred here quickly. 8th grader Cade Benton going to check in for Estill County, trying to get some shooters in there. (62-60). Had this turnover at midcourt there. And there's a free throw good.
It's this one, it's over, William.
Yeah, for Buchanan, puts them up 3. Still a three-pointer can tie it. 3.2 seconds. Second one, good. That one did it.
That should do it.
It's Ford with the basketball. Drives all the way down, shoots it from midcourt, no good, and that's the ball game. Estill County defeated tonight through Madison Southern. 64-60 is the score. The Eagles improve their record to 1-1 on the season. Coach Austin Newton gets his first victory as the head coach at Madison Southern. Coach John Bentley, they fall to 0-2 on the season. We'll take a timeout, 2-minute timeout. Be back to look at the stats in just a couple of minutes. You're watching Engineer Basketball on WBONTV.com and listening to the stations of Wallingford Broadcasting.
Now this is a story all about how my mama keeps a slip turned upside down. I'd like to take a moment to sit right there, and I'll tell you how we stay in trouble at Bishop Small Engine Repair. On North Estill Avenue, born and raised, in Richmond's where I spend most of my days, chilling out, maxing, relaxing all cool, fixing small engines with lots of tools, when a couple of guys with yards were no good started buying mowers to clean up their neighborhood. I ordered a few hundred mowers and Mom got mad. We need a new shop for you and your dad. We got Cub Cadet and Grasshopper to go far and near. Some even have a steering wheel with an engine in the rear. If anything, I could say our service is rare, and if it's small engine related, come to Bishop Small Engine Repair.
I like it. That's a take. I like it.
Auto accidents happen to all of us, and it can be a very stressful time. Let Renfro's Collision make the repair process easier for you. They have the training and equipment to repair your vehicle back to pre-accident condition. You have the right to choose your repair facility, so why not choose the one who works for you and not the insurance company? Your family safety is our #1 concern. Renfro's Collision, 22 years of excellent service, and that's not by accident.
Hometown Dental in Richmond has been serving the people of Madison County for many years. Now when you go to Hometown Dental, you can get everything you need under one roof because Hometown Dental now offers orthodontics. Hometown Dental is a full-service family dentistry dental group with a personal touch. Check out their website, hometowndentalrichmond.com, to learn about their services and staff at Hometown Dental, located at 4095 Atwood Drive, Suite A in Richmond. Mention this ad and get free x-rays or $100 off Zoom whitening treatment at Hometown Dental.
Get their first victory of the 18-19 season with a 64-60 hard-fought victory, back and forth game. Dano, Madison Southern led by 9, Engineers led by 7, back and forth, and good game indeed.
Like a ping pong match, William, back and forth, and Estill County up by 7, down by 9, back and forth, and it turned into a real barn burner here. I wouldn't call it a work of art, artistic basketball by any stretch of the imagination, but it certainly was exciting.
Was exciting indeed. A good game right down to the end. Engineers had a chance there and had a turnover, and Madison Southern went down and capitalized on it. Nice victory for the Eagles. Dano, you got those stats?
I got some scoring. Don Foster got something for us?
He might. You
got some stats for us?
Don got he's
denied.
Denied. We're right at the rim, and Don swatted it out of there.
I got some scoring. That's about all I got.
All righty.
Let's take a look at the scoring first of all for the Estill County Engineers. Joe Benton had 12 points. Dylan Long had 8 points. Kobe Click with 19 points, William, including a big three-pointer down the stretch. 7 points for Will Isford. 5 points for Camden Powell. 6 points for Logan Napier. I didn't have all the statistics shooting-wise, but I did add up Estill County's free throws. We shot 31 and made 27 out of 31 free throws. That's pretty good. For Madison Southern, unofficially, Hunter Buchanan with 10 points tonight, 13 points for Chad Fugit, 5 points for Sam Lee, 16 points for Trent Mobberly to lead the Eagles, 8 points for Britton Robinson, 7 points for Walt Smith, and 3 points for Jonah Wooten. And by the way, I think Coach Austin Newton might probably not be surprised by this stat and maybe a little bit upset by it, but not so much now that he won the game. They shot 10 free throws and made 8 out of them. So Engineers shoot 31 and Madison Southern shot 10. As being Estill County homers that we are, I thought it was totally accurate and well called.
Indeed. Dano, Estill County will be back in action on Tuesday night right here at home against the Rockets of Rockcastle County. And then next Friday night they'll travel to Jackson County playing in the People's Rural Telephone Classic.
Telephone Classic?
You got it. PRS. Still called Telephone Company up there. Play Whitley County at Jackson County on Friday night at 8:45. That'll be a late one. Then on Saturday, they will take on Rowan County up at Breathitt County in the Peggy Moore Memorial Classic.
One of our favorites. And next for Madison Southern, December the 1st versus Russell County at North Laurel at 4 o'clock in the afternoon.
Good luck to the Eagles for the rest of their year. And the Engineers, long season ahead of them as well. 1-1 on the season for Madison Southern. Estill County, they fall to 0-2. A whole bunch of people to thank here tonight, Dano, with us, helping us out.
We got the whole WBON family here tonight.
The whole family here. Got Don here tonight. We're going to turn the reins of Madison Southern back over to him.
All the Southern fans are going to say, thank God we got rid of these two guys.
Yeah, got rid of us. Got Randy and Austin here tonight with us, as always, best in the business. And there he is. And, of course, back in the studio, he is always
my man.
Unseen, but integral part of the operation.
Say what?
That is the Richard Allen.
What'd you call him?
The Richard Allen.
No, I bet the integer.
Yeah.
Integral?
Something like that. For my partner, Danny Wood.
What about Watkins?
And Michael Watkins running sideline down there. For my partner, Danny Wood, this is William Hardy saying good night, everybody.
Peace.
When you need professional assistance, White & Associates Certified Public Accountants and Consultants of Richmond can help you, providing professional services to individuals, small business, self-employed proprietors, corporations, municipal, governmental, and not-for-profit organizations. White & Associates provides individualized services for taxes, audits, business startup, consulting, financial services, payroll, and bookkeeping. Visit the website for more information and to see the local testimonials. White & Associates, PSC, 1407 Lexington Road, Richmond.
Make sure to visit jackburford.com and be sure to like Jack Burford Chevrolet on Facebook. Follow us on Twitter and subscribe to our Jack Burford Chevrolet YouTube channel. We load great, fresh, informational content daily about our great new and certified pre-owned vehicles. We also load great content about our great service specials to keep your vehicle running for many years to come. Jack Burford Chevrolet in Richmond.
Gateway Cycles in Mount Sterling has the largest showroom in central Kentucky with all the power sports products you can dream of for your next adventure. Gateway Cycles has a qualified, certified service department, friendly sales staff so you can ride free and play hard. Local people serving local people. We are here to make your dream a living adventure. Stop in and see us today at Gateway Cycles in Mount Sterling or visit us at gatewaycycles.com.
Visit the walk-in clinic at Mercy Primary Care of Irvin on Friday evenings and weekends with no appointment necessary. Walk-in care is open to the community, no matter who your family doctor is. For those times when it's not serious enough to go to the ER, but you feel too bad to wait until Monday, visit walk-in care at Mercy Primary Care of Irvin, a service of Markham and Wallace Hospital. For more information, call 723-7771. Open Friday evenings from 4 until 9 p.m., Saturdays from 8 a.m. until 6 p.m., and Sundays 10 a.m. until 5 p.m. at 1100 Richmond Road in Irvin.
It's been a busy year, so what's on your to-do list?
Serious house hunting, home improvement projects, or maybe a new car or a boat for summer on the lake. For more than a century, your neighbors at Cumberland Valley National Bank have been helping turn plans into reality. Stop by any of CVNB's 3 branch locations in Richmond or Berea and find the right personal, vehicle, or home loan that fits your budget and meets your needs. CVNB, helping turn plans into reality for more than a century. Member FDIC and an equal housing lender.
Your home is more than an architectural structure. Often it's an extension of who you are, your personality, style, and values. That's why selling it can be an emotional experience, but it can also be exciting and rewarding. Hi, I'm Cindy, and I can guide you through the process of selling your home. And I can also help you sell your farm or commercial property. Go to cindyhouserealtor.com. After exploring my website, give me a call and I'll show you why I'm the right house for your next home. And be sure to look for me around town.